We have applied. We are trying to applied and are going to further strengthen the rules that will apply if you are a domestic worker, including defending them from sexual abuse, defending them from many other related physical abuse. Of course, Right Honorable Speaker, I don't know if I can say this here, but sometimes these matters are a matter between two people, so I wouldn't want to give further details on that. Then for party employment contracts, that's what I mentioned. Right Honorable Speaker, let me hope that this is sufficient response to this very complaint, and we are further investigating it, and we are doing everything possible to make sure that Ugandans are defended, whether in the law or out of the law. Right Honorable Speaker, I beg to submit.
Thank you. Honorable Samba.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Are you the Shadow Minister of Gender? Or after you? Okay.
Right Honorable Speaker, you called Honorable Nsamba, not the Shadow.
Okay.
And I'm here because you called in Nsamba.
You're right about that for the first time.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, first of all, what came on the order paper was about those 3 Ugandans. But what the minister is giving us is general information. Yet, we needed to hear about the fate of those Ugandans in Thailand. Right Honorable Speaker, the minister would have come here when he has some credible information about those particular individuals, but he has given us general information. But I want to plead with you, Right Honorable Speaker, that this Ministry of Gender has issues with the issue of labor externalization wide. And instead of coming under this pretext of reporting about the 3, then he skips about the others, we could accord him time. He comes here, and the Ugandans, especially those that do not go through the fate of Uganda, especially those don't go through the externalization program of government. Right Honorable Speaker, we must appreciate that there is low employment opportunities in our country. So many Ugandans are finding themselves opportunities elsewhere. And we must, as a country, put up provisions for these Ugandans to be able to call home, to call their government, to respond when they are into problems. It is hard for us to think that they must all come through our labor externalization program. But within the ministry, many Ugandans, whenever they call, they are not helped. We have our missions and embassies. There are no labor officers in those, and they cannot, the Minister of Foreign Affairs has challenges with being that they don't have labor officers from Ministry of Gender. So many Ugandans, as they look for opportunities outside the country, they need to be remembered and they need to be supported. You see what happened in South Africa. Now that was one incident in South Africa, but when you comb all countries around us, there are so many Ugandans who need government support whenever they get a problem. So when you come here as a minister, we should have heard you say, we have done this, we have picked this information about these Ugandans, and we have supported them in the area where they have.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, with humility to my chair of PAC, the minister articulated well in his report that these people, as a ministry of labor, he doesn't have information because they did not pass through the regulated labor exporters. Is Honorable Samba in order to discuss a report where the minister was very clear about these people who did not pass, when the minister was even very generous giving us information. Is Honorable Nsamba in order to discuss something and alleging that the minister did not talk about these 3 people? When the minister mentioned that these 3 people, he doesn't have information. Is he in order?
Honorable Nsamba, are you in order? Are
Right.
you in order to
Right
set
on-
your own question and also put your
Right
own answer?
Right Honorable Speaker.
What Honorable Bolswaka stated was factual, because I was trying to refer to what the minister said. Since it's the resultant recruitment is not known to them. So in effect, he said they don't have facts about this. But for you, you want specific. It's not a very good report to have, but that is the truth. How can they trace them? Yes.
Thank
So-
you. Thank you very much, Right Honorable
So are you in
Speaker.
order? Yeah.
Right Honorable Speaker, that statement alone implies that only Ugandans who went through recruitment agencies known to government can be helped. That's what this is insinuating. But there are Ugandans out there who need help even though they never went through recruitment agencies. And this is what I'm saying, that the Honorable Minister should not give an excuse that these ones never went through the recruitment agencies, therefore we can't give information. He would have come here
Honorable
to
Kanusu.
say Ugandans can be helped even though they never went through recruitment agencies.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to give information to my colleague, the Honorable
That's the
Nsamba.
chair. Yeah.
My name is Laura Kanushu. I represent people with disabilities. I'm also the chair for Gender, Labor and Social Development. I wanted to give information that we recently interfaced with the ministry regarding many issues, but also particularly the issue of labor externalization. And the information I want to give the Honorable Nsamba is the minister has clearly said that the 3 individuals did not go through a company that is legalized to export labor. And therefore we cannot ask the minister to report on something that is an illegality. But I think he has gone ahead to comfort us and say that while these people are not registered with the Ministry of Gender, they're still going to follow up on that matter. But Right Honorable Speaker, I also want to reiterate what the minister said about the attaches. So because we don't have attaches in most of these countries, it's a problem, especially when people are trafficked, they are not going through the right channels. But I think that if these 3 individuals had gone through the registered companies, then the minister would have a case to answer. But the minister did not say that they're not going to help the 3 individuals. He actually offered that they are going to help the 3 individuals. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable colleagues, the issue about attaches, this government makes a lot of money through those remittances. It should be in the interest of government to have representatives from Ministry of Gender. This House, we will debate these things of missing persons, harassments, and what. Because of the commercial attaches and defense attaches, we are able to collaborate with those other people out there. So we need attaches from Ministry of Gender. This House, I call upon you to support them. Yes, Lop.
Mr. Speaker, I want to appreciate the Minister for the statement, and as you mentioned, our Shadow Minister will have a quick response. I just wanted to say, to reiterate, and I'm glad the Minister says that even though these persons did not go through the specified channels within the law, again, they are citizens of Uganda, and government has got a responsibility over them. So I'm glad the minister is saying they're going to follow up. We hope that gets to happen because people travel for all sorts of reasons. Sometimes it could be a medical reason. Sometimes it could be a tourism reason, and they get issues there. We should not abandon them. In a short while, Mr. Speaker, we are going to be discussing the issue of returnees from South Africa, some in similar situations. The minister has told us that on an annual basis, about 600,000 Ugandans leave the country to go and seek employment wherever. Now, as a general comment to government, as we try and make sure we either having bilateral engagements with some of the countries they go to so that they are safe, if something happens, we are able to rescue them. Government needs to work many times as hard so that we create employment opportunities for our young people here. Otherwise, we shall be washing and hanging our clothes to dry in the mud. I've had some government officials wonder why young people travel and leave Uganda. They say Uganda is like California. Why are you leaving Uganda to go abroad? The reality is our young people do not have jobs. They go out there, even when they know it is tough, even when they've had stories of those that have gone and they return in body bags. They say, let me try my luck because nothing is happening for me here in Uganda. So as government, we need to work many times as hard to create these employment opportunities because they'll keep going. And then you'll keep struggling as government, looking for them and so on. When they die, you've got to transport them back. We need to deal with this issue a lot more holistically. I thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Gilbert Holanya, then Nakasongola, then yes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
But how now shadow? Does the shadow come after Lope has spoken? Are you not the overall shadow? Yes. Honorable Holanya, then we can get the shadow.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, allow me to appreciate the Honorable Minister for his report. Honorable Speaker, I would like to bring to the attention of the Honorable Minister about the similar matter that happened recently. We have the boy by the name Onek Alfred. He was a footballer.
You spell the name?
Onek Alfred.
As in O-N-E?
O-N-E-K.
Yes.
He was playing with Deje University, and he was also playing with Acholi province during the FUFA drum. Alfred was arrested on the 27th of December in 2023 in India. Honorable Speaker, up to now, the boy is still in prison. I would like to pray that the minister should take interest in this matter so that we link up and I link you with the family.
Had he gone to work there or you went to play football?
Honorable Speaker, the reason for his going there is not very clear. That's why I'm saying we shall link up with the family members and the minister so that the family gives the detail of why he went to India. But the fact is, the boy is arrested, he's in India from 2023 up to now. The boy is just still in prison, Honorable Speaker. I pray let the government should take interest and we help this boy who is suffering in India.
Honorable Kutesa, Nakasongola.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. The three boys that are being discussed right now are from Nakasongola. Their parents brought a complaint, which I shared through the shadow minister. I have heard the Honorable Minister saying they don't have the information. I pledge to meet the parents or bring them physically to the minister and provide the details as to how they traveled and their status. Thank you.
Thank you. I think that's what the minister is. Honorable Bowas. atwijukire.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, plus our Minister, for trying to help us in normalizing this labor externalization. But as we talk now, our daughter called Agnes Chomukama from Nyakajez Ward in Katerera Rubirizi Town Council was externalized to Saudi Arabia in 2001 in December by Unique Recruiters Limited. It's a licensed domestic labor export company well known to this government. Regrettably, on 11th July 2026, Agnes lost her life in unclear circumstances. The family possesses the death certificate confirming her demise, and this has been brought to the attention of Foreign Affairs, Internal Affairs, plus Labor and Social Development. But there is no clear explanation to this family. So they have tried their effort, but there is nothing, no intervention yet. So I urge this August House at least to direct the Ministry of Gender and Foreign Affairs to immediately hold Unique Recruiters accountable, compile an investigation for the cause of her death, and provide emergency financial and diplomatic assistance to bring Agnes's body for decent burial in Katerera. I submit.
Thank you. Shadow of Gender.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable, for granting me, the Shadow Minister for Labor, for Gender, Labor and Social Development, this opportunity. Right Honorable Speaker, as we talk about our 3 children of this country who are still in Thailand and their whereabouts are not known, we are glad that the Minister, as he commenced, he could give a background of matters of labor externalization. Mr. Speaker, as I commence, I just pray this House allocates time. We get 3 of these ministers, the Minister for Gender, Labor and Social Development present. We get the Minister for Internal Affairs present. That very day we can discuss matters of labor externalization. Then we also have in the House the Minister for Foreign Affairs, so that we can fully exhaust matters of labor externalization. You are aware, and the Minister hinted on it, that we only have 3 countries with bilateral agreements. The 4th one, UAE. The other ones are Qatar, Jordan, Saudi Arabia. Then the 4th one, UAE, it is only having an agreement, a memorandum of understanding. So we need to tackle this matter. Members have issues. We are exhausted by having to meet costs. So I just pray that for this matter of Thailand, good enough, the Minister has promised us, is in touch by his means. Let's also bring on board the Minister of Foreign Affairs. In conclusion, we get particularly for this matter, but I beg we find time as the House to handle matters of labor externalization. We all exhaust so much of these issues. I thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Macho. Then Honorable Workers, Honorable Margaret, will come after Honorable Macho.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
And I will have been done with this side.
Right Honorable Speaker, when I was a senior immigration officer in the legal department, we had challenges of Ugandans who were in the rest of the world who were not accessing immigration services. One of the key remedies we got was having immigration attaches in those countries. When we sent immigration attaches in those countries, immigration got some sobriety. I agree with the minister that unless Uganda sends labor attaches, Kenya already has labor attaches in those Arab countries. Tanzania right now is the chair of the East African Labor Mobility Forum of Ministers, which is leading up to 2028. I really want this House to look through that solution of having labor attaches. Like we have defense attaches, we have immigration attaches, and the labor attaches will specifically track our people. And all countries, Honorable Speaker, that have labor attaches, the record of complaints is very low because these labor attaches engage with those foreign countries in those countries. So I support the minister. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
That was brilliant. That was from an expert. Honorable Margaret? Labor attaches is the way to go. Somebody help Honorable Margaret to access a working microphone.
Yeah, thank you so much, Honorable Speaker and colleagues. I represent the work. I represent the workers. I'm one of them. We are 5 in this parliament. In the past, we have been getting these cases. This is not new. But we are not saying that people should be forgotten because they went to work. So what was happening is that when we get such a case and we know where they are coming from, what the speaker would do, the speakers would do, maybe let me put it right, that whoever speaker is around, when they get such information, they used to write to a letter to the committee concerned, like my sister there, who is now in charge, and we would follow up. That was the issue now of the committee, where they call these people the parents, and the companies that took them, and we also get in touch with them. And so later on, with the time, we would get some truth and even access through the organization that took them. They would come also and we talk to them. And they also try to make sure that these children come back, or they tell us the details of what happened, and the company that even took them over when they looked.
Thank you. And I think that's for those who are either suffering, but I don't know whether Parliament has powers to, on those ones who are detained somewhere. I think the ministry. Honorable Sham, you want? Honorable Sham, you want to back up? Or you want to tell us the Ugandans who are arrested in India? But for you, you're a Ugandan, yeah.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I stand in support. I think we have a mission in Kuala Lumpur, and Foreign Affairs can take it on and maybe engage Bangkok and find out what exactly has happened. However, since I have the ministers here, the reason we have some of these challenges is because we don't have an organized labor export system, and there's a lot of scamming that happens. Someone gets a contract, comes and looks for people, half of it is scam, half of it go, you can't trace them. Why don't we develop a national bank that has every single person ready for employment to be registered? The labor export companies pick those that have been verified by the ministry. Their documents of education are attached to that, their credentials, their qualifications, so that anyone in the world can put their TIN number and actually verify who this person is, so that we have quality labor that is exported. Because once the government does such initiatives, some of these issues can be resolved straight away. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Yes, Honorable. God bless.
Respect to the Honorable Jadwong Speaker. Thank you so much. I wish also to contribute to this debate and thank the Minister and his entire team, especially on where he said pre-departure. If they implement this, which we have been crying for, it will be preparing our now. No company recruits without the district internal security officers clearance and the cows clearance. How do they enter the districts and recruit? And it is true, they do. Lastly, Right Honorable Speaker, we have to export labor. I have 17 children. You never know where they will end.
In your constituency? Or?
No, my personal biological Right Honorable Speaker. Only. But the deputy minister here, deputy minister to Honorable Tumuhunde, has 35 now. May I complete with your permission?
Yes.
Restrain the order and I continue. So, very lastly, you are an honorable minister and giving an ordinary member like me an order. Anyway, it is upon the speaker. But I want to finish with this. We have.
Are you factual about your own being 17?
Yeah, I have. Yes, yes.
How come you know for the minister also?
Because we are from the same place. Okay. And we have grown up together. Yeah, very well. And we are almost the same age. Right, Honorable Speaker. And we are very good Bagisumeni, by the way. Right, Honorable Speaker, let me finish. Jadwongo Speaker, the conduit countries, I think the minister was right. We have countries neighboring us without naming them, who recruit our people. They also go to supply labor, but while there, they again re-export them from their own countries and even give them passports. Honorable Mulonge is here, he knows very well where we come from because we are on the border with some country which I don't want, or rather not comfortable to name here. So these conduit countries also cause problems. And the Honorable Minister is right to say he may not have known.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you. Right, Honorable Jadwongo Speaker.
Okay. I finish this way. Honorable Mulongo. Yes. Honorable Mulongo, you've been mentioned by...
Right, Honorable Speaker, thank you so much. Right, Honorable Speaker, I'm very surprised by my colleague and member of parliament. It is true we come from the same constituency, but I'm not that well endowed to have that kind of number. I wish I had it. The number of children are known to my family, and they're not 35 at all. They are not. I have a number that is manageable by me. They're all schooled and well educated. And they are not that number. May I take this chance, Honorable Speaker, to just respond to some of the issues before my senior minister comes up, with your permission, that it is true the movement of labor is both formal and informal. And what the minister was telling us is that our responsibility as a ministry is to deal with the formal ones who go through the regulatory framework of the ministry responsible for labor. But we did not also say that we don't take concern or care about those who go out of the country irregularly. It is our concern as a government. And the minister did confirm that he's working very firmly with other sister ministries to follow up on those matters. So it is true that through some conduit countries like neighboring countries, some members go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for not denying that you have children, Honorable Christopher, but you denied the number. And the denial could be that the number is more or less. Yes.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members. Right Honorable Speaker, I will start with a prayer. In the absence of what Honorable Sanjay Tana has said, the rules and regulations governing companies externalizing labor, let us first put a stop. Our children are suffering. This unregulated externalization of labor is turning to be a modern slavery. The only difference is that the slaves are the ones paying the slave traders in order to be externalized. Check all these companies tonight. They have houses in Kampala where they hold our children, and it is worse for the girls are being abused. They have holding houses in the Middle East where our girls are being abused. I am happy that the person overseeing this docket that is externalizing labor is a patriot. He almost died for this country. Pure, no doubt about it. I don't think if he discovered what is going on in these labor companies, he will go back to Luweero. He will go back to Luweero to liberate our children. That in the absence of honorable, my honorable from Tororo said, let us put a hold, organize the externalization of labor, and then we start. I pray, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable Bahati? Seems like it has a lot of interest and everyone is affected. This side, no more. I'm going this way. Siri Danyuma. Meaning I will not go back. That's all what the Hansard needs. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Honorable Minister, for the statement. Mr. Speaker, I rise to make a comment on what the Leader of Opposition said regarding the ultimate solution to the externalization of labor. It is to create jobs. I want to agree with him and also want to tell colleagues that as government, NRM government, we are doing all we can to create jobs. And we are supporting the 4 sectors, as you know. One of commercialization of agriculture. We have put money in commercial banks where you go, if you have 60 acres of land, you can get money up to 5 billion and you don't pay interest, government pays interest for it. And of course, you know what we are doing with PDM and the loan that you passed recently here of irrigation support agriculture. We are doing a lot of work in industrialization as we speak now with only 10,000 in factories. We are able to employ 3 million people. If we had 50,000 factories, we would employ almost 15 million people. So it's important that members will continue supporting these efforts of government to create jobs. And of course, in ICT, we are also creating jobs and services. So the ultimate end to resolve this issue of externalization of labor, which is very dehumanizing, which attacks the dignity of Africans, is to create jobs. And the way to create jobs is to support commercial agriculture, develop our services, and, Mr. Speaker, industrialization in the country and support ICT. So I thought that the Leader of Opposition had actually brought a good point, which deserves to be supported this afternoon.
Thank you. Honorable Isaac. from Padiere or?
Padiere, Nebi District. Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, the issues coming from Thailand are now becoming alarming. Just last week also I received a message from some of the girls coming from my constituency seeking for assistance. They claim also they were lured for other jobs upon reaching Thailand. Instead, they were forced into the multi-billion sex trade which is in Thailand. It is no secret that sex trade in Thailand is embedded into their tourism structure. And it is so sad that a number of our girls, sometimes others are actually deceived, lured with the help that they're going to do other jobs only to reach there and be forced into the sex work. But also, Right Honourable Speaker, as Parliament, we need to come up with a way of making sure that we start budgeting for repatriation in some of these embassies. There are a number of budgets we allocate here in anticipation. For example, the budget we give to Ministry of Disaster, it is in anticipation. But we never anticipate that some of our citizens in foreign countries will seek our help in these embassies wishing to come back home. And then we have to start opening up WhatsApp pages to seek donations for tickets to bring them back home. But also the Ministry of Foreign Affairs need to educate their staff in there, because we have received a number of complaints from people going there for help, and instead they are judged, but they are instead mistreated, not given assistance from some of these foreign attaches. So I think the Ministry of Gender should organize a team and head to Thailand to try and dig deeper in the issues affecting our citizens in that country. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Edmund Hariko, MP of where?
Gweri County in Soroti District.
Not Bugweri.
No, without the BU. Right Honourable Speaker, the debate that we are on today, first of all, is one where I would like to persuade colleagues to distinguish between labor externalization and modern-day slavery. In the case of labor externalization, you may find that there is an element of a willingness of the victims to proceed to where they are going. In the element of modern-day slavery, the victim is either one who is taken out of deception or through inducement or through coercion. Mr. Speaker, we have so many of these children, the young people of Uganda, who have ended up in foreign countries in the pretext that they are going to be provided for with conducive work environments. But unfortunately, the beneficiaries of this modern-day slavery run cartels in the country which they use as deception centers. One of the issues is that before a Ugandan proceeds on labor externalization, for instance, they are made to pay between 7 to 12 million shillings. But after they have arrived in a country of destination, Mr. Speaker, these people's salary is divided into two. There is the aspect of the salary that is paid to the victim, but half of it is paid directly.
Honorable Bushenyi, all the three of you seated together, why don't you select one person to speak?
Thank you so much, Right Honourable Speaker. Allow me to thank the Honourable Minister for the statement, and also thank the government's efforts to protect Ugandans who are facing difficulties abroad. However, Right Honourable Speaker, you will all agree with me that the Ugandans facing trafficking, detention, and other challenges abroad go beyond the three mentioned in the statement. I'm very grateful to the Honorable Minister that he has promised this House that they are going to sensitize those Ugandans that go abroad through media, radios, newspapers, so that they are aware of what they are going to do. We have Ugandans who extend beyond their time and stay abroad. And these people face dangers because they have gone beyond their contractual agreed time. Right, Honourable Speaker, overstaying exposes our citizens to arrest, exploitation, detention, they get trauma, and most of them lose their lives. And unfortunately, and very regrettable, their bodies do not come back. They are not brought back, and their families face great pain throughout their lives. I therefore want to urge government to strengthen sensitization, as he told us, monitoring and protection of Ugandans working.
Thank you. Workers MP, you've been here, I think, didn't I bring you here? What have you done about this?
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. I want to thank the Minister for a good report. In 2011, 2012, the externalization of labor was stopped by the government. The numbers that were externalized doubled. In 2015, it was stopped again. The ministry trying to regulate and create registration and all that. The number doubled. And you used to hear finding our people in Kenya trying to maneuver to go through all borders so that they can be externalized. I want to thank the minister for proposing labor attaches. I've been crying for this for a very long time. They accepted to allow training. Training helps these people who want to go out to understand the jobs and terms and conditions of what they are going to do outside the country. The process of registration of these registered companies have been trying, although monitoring is needed. That sometimes they promise jobs which are not there. They say you're going to work in the supermarket, you end up working in their domestic work instead of what we are supposed to do. This parliament has sent different teams to supervise, to monitor, to see what is happening with our workers. I went to Iraq. I went to Saudi Arabia. I went to different countries. But externalization needs to be pushed properly.
Thank you very much.
SEC member is allowed, I'm told, someone is. Right Honourable.
This is not a SEC meeting.
Right Honourable Speaker.
Conclude not
Thank you so much, Right Honourable Speaker. Someone is the one who told me that you had announced that earlier. So the truth is that the ministry needs to work with all stakeholders and this parliament to make sure that the process of externalization is monitored and supervised properly. Otherwise, the labor attaches are going to help us so much. Because when you go in those embassies, you find everybody has different responsibilities. And nobody is following our children, nobody is following these employers, nobody is following what is happening. Thank you so much, Right Honourable Speaker.
Thank you. Now, Honourable Bugweri. And then the youth. Most of the people taken out there are the youth. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. I'm Haji Wandera Sadala. I represent people of Bugweri County. Right Honourable Speaker, let me also congratulate you for finishing the 3 months, and the rest of the honorable members.
And it has not been very easy. It has been very hard, 3 months.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Right Honorable Speaker, let me also add my voice on the subject matter. I've participated myself to help the girls who want to go out because they have been cheated, exploited, and I've been able to ensure that government takes it up, maybe creates a department. And there is one of the members who suggested that we have a pool where whoever wants to go, they are screened and they are able to go. But apart from that, we also export unskilled labor, which is also exploited.
National Female Youth.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity. I want also to add, to join my honorable colleagues to discuss on the matter at the floor. I want to appreciate the Minister for being passionate at solving the issue of human trafficking. I really appreciate him. But he mentioned that he's going to, as the ministry, they are going to work to see how to solve this issue. And one of the ways he proposed is to do the bilateral agreements that we don't have in the country, for example, Thailand, Cambodia, India, and other countries. My request to the Honorable Minister is to commit to this Parliament to give us a timeline. When is it going to be done? Because this has been the issue since last year. Then the second issue, Right Honorable Speaker, as we speak right now, I received a list of about 40 young girls in India who were forced into prostitution. And these young people are ready to come, but they do not have ways to get back to the country. My request to the Minister of Gender, Foreign Affairs, and all concerned ministry is to see how to repatriate these young girls. I thank you.
I think it's very painful that I was finding out how did Thailand acquire the name. So when they say others are involved, so Honorable Mole.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I think we are confusing too many things. First of all, as the Minister presented, this is about labor externalization.